Welcome to the Brave Inspirations podcast. This podcast is about our personal spiritual journey, as we explore topics on personal relationships, angel communication, motivational insights, healing, and many more. Join your host, G. Brave. For today's episode, getting to know your soulmate, based on your zodiac sign.
Soulmates appear in our lives to teach us lessons. And so, our soulmate relationship may be riddled with challenges such as the runner-chaser dynamic. Soulmates may or may not stay permanently in our lives. So it doesn't mean that if we are in a soulmate relationship, we're going to be with them forever. Nevertheless, a lot of people wish to meet their soulmate in their lifetime. But should we really be fixated in finding our romantic soulmate? Is it an easier route to everlasting happiness if we are paired with someone who mirrors us in many ways or are compatible with us? If finding the soulmate is that important to you, it is likely that you will be spending your whole life searching for someone who fits in your idea of what a soulmate should be, which is your other self, one that will understand you through and through. Our idea of bliss in a romantic relationship is conflict avoidance, but that is not always the case with a soulmate relationship. So in this exclusive forecast, I channeled through the cards to provide us insights of each sign's romantic soulmate and the aspect of lessons this soulmate brings. Aquarius, for you, we have the Justice reversed. Your headstrong Aquarius and your dogged belief in justice and fairness can make people around you feel intimidated. Although you are diplomatic, your tendency to seclude yourself from people who you feel are not in the same page as you are gives you that illusion that you are respected by everyone, which is not always the case. Some people around you may despise your aloofness, and some may view it as haughtiness. Your soulmate, we have the Two of Wands upright. Your soulmate comes to you when you are busy defending your beliefs. Your soulmate may even catch you off guard when they call out one of your biases. This soulmate of yours is also diplomatic, caring, knowledgeable about the world because they must be well traveled or someone who works behind the scenes of large or important organizations. They're going to teach you lesson about your sense of self. Your soulmate may be a Gemini, a Taurus, a Libra, and a Scorpio. For your challenge, we have the biblical reverse. The solid foundation of your beliefs, may it be political, social, economic, religious, or cultural, is what puts your relationship in a continuum. In the next lifetime, you and your soulmate could meet again in an environment where there needs truth, justice, higher learning, and order. Pisces, for you we have the Knight of Cups upright. Your love is generous and knows no bounds. Sometimes you lack discernment in whom to give your love and attention to. You have lofty ideals but lack the foresight. You are optimistic but see mirages in the distance. But you always know that your soulmate is just around the corner. You're always guided by your intuition, the spirits, and the divine. You have the spirit that can be detached from the material world. For your soulmate, we have the karma reversed. They have a dark side and needing attention. This person can be dependent on you for wisdom and light. When you meet them, they exude mystery and calm. But what you do not know initially is that the person has a lot of confusions going on in their lives, and some secrets too that you are asked to uncover. For you Pisces, while this is a challenging relationship, you are not tired of helping your soulmate to evolve spiritually. You will serve as their guide in this lifetime. They can have codependency issues with their past relationships or with family members. So your soulmate could be a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Cancer. For your challenge, we have the karmic relationship from the Soulmates Tarot reversed. Both of you are willing to learn from each other, Pisces, and both of you accept that relationships are part of your life lessons. Pisces is more evolved spiritually, while the partner, although unknowingly, is also intuitive and open to receiving guidance in order to evolve. The soulmate has issues in keeping up with their relationships. They may always end up or break up relationships with others. They may also have the tendency to overlap relationships because they do not know how to end relationships properly. Pisces perseveres in the relationship and teaches the other how to grow in a relationship, and that is by being open and truthful. In the next lifetime, both you and your soulmate will have trouble letting go of the past. Your nostalgic tendencies and inability at times to close old relationships will be the key to meeting up again in the next life. Meeting at a nostalgia concert or during a medical mission may be a possibility. Aries. For you, we have the Page of Pentacles upright. Aries is ultimately looking for their soulmate, one that mirrors them. Aries feels they can find their soulmate in their midst among common friends and network. Aries does not look too far though to find their soulmates because they tend to fall in love with their familiar surroundings, their comfort zone, more than the idea of going the extra mile to find their true love. The months of May, April, and November are the best months for Aries to be in the mood to look for their soulmates. Aries also tends to be nostalgic and to look back in the past. They may seek that soulmate vibe from people from their past. For your soulmate, we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. This person is stable and grounded, and for free-spirited people like Aries can come off as boring or plain. Your soulmate also does not share many things in common with you, such as some interests that you have, preoccupation, beliefs, or even your fashion taste. They are not aggressive too, but quite focused about their future. They can be attracted by Aries' jovial disposition and carefree spirit. They are not aggressive too, but quite focused about their future. They can be attracted by Aries' jovial disposition and carefree spirit. Both of you are quite opposite to each other, but that is the reason why you mirror each other. One has what the other lacks, and this can lead to peculiar attraction. The soulmate brings stability to Aries, while Aries will allow the soulmate to loosen up a bit and enjoy life in the present. Both have vision of living a quiet, simple life in the future. Both can achieve stability by learning from each other and accepting each other's differences. Aries' tenacity in relationships can glue this relationship together in this lifetime. So Aries, your soulmate could be a Virgo, a Capricorn, a Sagittarius, or a Pisces. So for your challenge, we have the lessons and blessings of pride from the Soulmates Tarot. In this lifetime, Aries and your partner can grow old together. You are solidly bonded by your differences and willingness to learn from each other. You are going to be abundant and happy together. In the next lifetime, both your respective families can be instrumental for you to find each other again, although you may not be born within the same generation and may have a significant age difference. Taurus, for you we have the Nine of Pentacles upright. You are very attractive and sensual, Taurus. You attract people with your sensuality, your wit, your finesse. You also have traditional values that make people gravitate towards you. You also command abundance either through hard work or inheritance. You have the ability to reinvent yourself, which adds to your charm. For your soulmate, we have the Death card upright. Your soulmate is as fierce as you are, but the person lacks passion in the romance department. It is because the person keeps their feelings under wraps. I'm not saying that they are unfeeling or unemotional, but because they are focused on other things. This soulmate of yours is a very mental person. They are quite analytical and stern. They do not take no for an answer, and this behavior makes them both endearing and feared. But like you, they are also sensual, although covertly. They see things in different perspective. They do not like to be the center of attention. Like you, they are powerful and determined. Their Waterloo is love, that is why they are not focusing on it. They know that passion can reveal their real selves and temper their aggressiveness, which they need for their pursuits or advocacies. When they meet you, marriage is offered late. Their advocacies come first, but you are willing to wait, Taurus. Your love and patience can temper your soulmate's fiery nature. You may be stubborn, Taurus, but you exercise calm for your soulmate. So your soulmate, Taurus, could be an Aquarius, a Capricorn, a Gemini, or a Libra. For your challenge, we have the spouse upright. There may be jealousy from time to time because you command attention from other people. You and your soulmate match in terms of sensuality. Both of you are strong and determined. Your marriage will be strong, but one of you might have to keep a domestic role and to stick to the traditional binary roles in order to make the union work. This relationship requires a lot of patience and compromise, which will test both your willfulness and stubbornness. In the next lifetime, your soulmate will seek for you for many years before they find you. They will be attracted to you at the first instance. Difference in age, nationality or race, geographic location is probable. But you may also belong to the same industry that caters to food, lifestyle, or healthcare. Gemini, for you we have the Page of Wands upright. Gemini, you are friendly, a people person, and you are not hesitant to voice out your opinions or call out anyone who has no voice of reason. You choose your company and the people you allow into your circle. You are guarded emotionally, however outgoing or outspoken you are. You are fierce and can lash out when provoked. You are ambitious yet grounded. You are realistic in your relationships. You're also creative and innovative, especially with words and expressions. For your soulmate, we have the Star reversed. Your soulmate is intuitive and mysterious. They do not disclose their thoughts or emotions easily. They hold their opinions for as long as necessary and rarely lash out. For them, indulging in debates or flamboyance is a waste of time and energy. They are sensual, elegant, and open to their sexual desires. They are attractive and they can attract both men and women, young or old. Your soulmate could be a Scorpio, a Virgo, a Leo, or a Cancer. For your challenge, we have the imprisonment or slavery card reversed. Both of you are expressive, but in a different way. You, Gemini, is verbally expressive, while your soulmate uses their body language or even facial expressions to convey their feelings. Both of you are not bashful about the limelight, and you may share your passion for creativity and solving mysteries. You can teach each other the wisdom of passivity and activity. Gemini can help their soulmate to break down their walls and be more outgoing. The soulmate, meanwhile, can help Gemini to temper their emotions. In the next lifetime, you may chance upon each other during a house or property sale, or in a construction or archaeological site. Cancer. For you, we have the Magician reversed. You are a Jack or Jane of all trades, but modest about it. You secretly desire attention. Your idea of a relationship is one that lasts forever. You are generally choosy when it comes to partners, but you'll also become attached easily or fall in love easily. Your soulmate has the Seven of Swords reversed. You have a judgmental side. Your soulmate is attractive but may be egotistical. They have a few secrets that they keep to themselves at the start of the relationship, and it is usually their social or economic status. They misrepresent themselves to a certain degree to impress you or other people. Nevertheless, they have their soft side, which appeals to the Cancerian's nurturing instincts. They also tend to follow the Cancerian's demands. They adore the Cancerian's creativity, kindness, industriousness. Both of you are physically attracted to each other, although one may be smarter or more intelligent than the other. So your soulmate could be a Leo, a Sagittarius, a Pisces, and a Taurus. For your challenge, we have the wisdom upright. Your union will teach you both about simplicity, complacency, patience, mutual trust, and care for each other. In the next lifetime, you may meet as schoolmates or as members belonging to the same organization. You will be pitting against each other and may butt heads from time to time. But in the end, you will learn to respect each other's strengths and weaknesses. Leo, you have the Seven of Cups reversed. Leo, you have the sense of exclusivity. You choose your circle or anything that can be associated with you, either people, places, or objects, because they reflect your reputation. Your image is sacred to you, and you only like the finest things in life, even though at times acquiring them may be beyond your means. You are intelligent, although sometimes you pretend to be smarter than anyone else, especially in gatherings. You are creative and can be attracted to several people at the same time. You like to travel. You may have a hard time keeping your promise, and they are sometimes done to impress someone or to keep their attention. Your soulmate has the Four of Swords reversed. Your soulmate is a cautious person who does not like secrets being kept from them. They are always seeking for the truth, which can make you, Leo, feel smothered and your boundaries crossed. They may have the tendency to be combative, especially when you assert your independence. They are not as attractive in your standards, but their feisty spirit intrigues you. They are independent and intelligent or witty. They are problem solvers and analytical, which complement your being impulsive in your judgments. They can help you make smart choices in life. Your soulmate could be a Virgo, a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini. For your challenge, we have the health upright. Your relationship has codependent dynamic because you need each other's strengths. Your soulmate can be impatient when it comes to your outgoing nature. This can also become a major source of conflict. The on-off relationship will teach you to fight for the one relationship that is important to you and not to be flighty in romance. In the next lifetime, your soulmate will easily spot you because you might become a celebrity or a public figure. However, you may not end up together, but may get to know one another in some manner or form. You have the lovers upright. Loving and deeply passionate, Virgo has a heart for almost everyone. You like to build relationships for the long term. Your ideal relationship is based on friendship, equal give and take, trust, compassion, and mutual beliefs and values. You want someone who mirrors you. When you commit, you bare even your soul to your partner and you expect the same from them. Although sometimes expectations like this brings disappointments. You are practical and down to earth, but your utopian ideal of relationship may seem hard to achieve by your partner, which can lead to frustrations to both parties. You are nostalgic, and your penchant to look back to the past can also benefit to mend broken relationships. For your soulmate, we have the Knight of Wands upright. This person is strong and an achiever. They fight for you through thick and thin. Their unique characteristics fit your ideal of romantic love of fairy tales, knights in shining armor, or a fair maiden. They can be the type that will sweep you off your feet because of your cautious and calculated nature. Their brisk actions can preempt any second guessing from your end about taking the relationship. They are intelligent and are self-made. Your soulmate Virgo could be a Capricorn, a Sagittarius, a Taurus, or a Leo. Your challenge is represented by the ships reversed. Your union will teach you to be trusting and to lower your guard. It will teach you to share your burdens to someone else and to ask help and not to be self-contained. In the next lifetime, your meeting will be an elusive one. There will be a series of missed opportunities to meet each other or come together. Nevertheless, you will be paired with someone who may have qualities similar to those of your real soulmate, which will subconsciously remind you of the lessons you learned from your past lifetimes with them. Libra, for you we have the karma reversed. Having undergone a few failed relationships or unrequited love, you, Libra, at times come to a point that you are giving up on love. While you are wondering what makes your relationships fail, part of you just wants to leave it all up to fate and stay single. So is there love for Libra? The reason why love is not coming to you is because you give off the vibe that you are closed off emotionally, that you are not available, and not really needing to be in a relationship. You are self sufficient, Libra, and you seem to have all the answers to your woes. People around you cannot gauge you and how to approach you with an offer. For your soulmate, we have the Two of Swords reversed. Your soulmate is observing you from a distance. They do not see how they can fit into your life. You may be aware of their existence, but you are ignoring them. When they approach you, you put up boundaries. There are few admirers who are attracted to your charm. They see you as headstrong and challenging. While they may be repelled by your demeanor, they cannot keep away from you for far too long. Your soulmate could be a Gemini, a Scorpio, a Capricorn, or a Pisces. For your challenge, we have the Orphan reversed. Your soulmate knows that you are lonely inside. They see how you are isolating yourself, and so they want to help you ease out of your cocoon. They may stay briefly in your life to help you in your life's journey and disappear once they see that you are already settled. If you, Libra, do not start opening up to love, to trust again, you will just push away your soulmate. In the next lifetime, you will actively seek your soulmate and may even ask help from friends to pair you up with available common friends. But the one you must end up with will be someone who will be known to you, like a neighbor, a colleague, a close friend, or a childhood friend. Scorpio. For you, we have the High Priestess reversed. You are mysterious, and that is your charm, Scorpio. Sometimes you take advantage of this charm to draw people to you. You're also astute and take seriously your boundaries. It is not hard to tell that you always have your guards up. People respect you and at the same time are intimidated by you. Scorpios are blunt and straightforward in their words. You want others to explain their side first before giving them a yes or no answer. Scorpios value time and are not hesitant to sever ties that no longer serve their purpose or are bringing them down. Your words carry a sense of finality. That's why you are not quick to judge, at least verbally. Although you trust your instincts as well as your first impression, especially on people you deal with. For your soulmate, we have the King of Wands reversed. Like you, Scorpio, they are astute. You can be partners in crime because they understand your darkness, your secretiveness, and your need for control. They can be manipulative too and are masters in business dealings or in any ventures that can give them power or influence or abundance. They know that these things can advance them in life. Both of you complement one another's view about power. So Scorpio, your soulmate could be another Scorpio like you, a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Leo. For your challenge, we have the Father reversed. You both seek independence and space, yet when you meet each other, you start to feel drawn to one another and cannot let go. One becomes weak without the other and loses control, especially of emotions and thoughts. Together, you keep each other's emotions in check. Both bring balance, calm, and direction to each other. Both temper each other's intensity so that you can be nurturing and motivating rather than destructive and unnerving to others. Scorpio, your soulmate could be another Scorpio like you, a Capricorn, an Aries, or a Taurus. In the next lifetime, you will meet as distant relatives. You may forge a romantic relationship that will be full of challenges, disapproval, or conflicts. You could have different religious beliefs. Your union might not be traditional or conventional. Sagittarius, for you, we have the Knight of Wands upright. You are determined, Sagittarius. You pursue your goals regardless of the odds. You take charge and hold yourself accountable for your every action. You are non-conventional in your ways and tend to take the road less traveled. You follow your own rules, that by this you learn lessons the harder way. You may have grand dreams, but sometimes you feel you are not moving forward or as fast as you want to be. For your soulmate, we have the Tower upright. Your soulmate brings tremendous changes in your life for the good and bad. They also test your beliefs, patience, and stand on situations. They bring to light your weaknesses so that you find your hidden strengths. You might have had relationships in the past that end up in disappointments and bitterness. Your soulmate, although not your ideal type, brings you clarity about yourself. They share your aspirations in life. They help you build and gain stability in life. They show you the easier route to situations. You may resist this person once too often, but you cannot deny that they make your life less complicated. So your soulmate could be an Aquarius, a Cancer, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. For your challenge, we have the trees upright. You are paired together to overhaul your old beliefs so that you can build a sturdier foundation for the future. Your strong partnership and your devised ways towards a strong foundation will leave a legacy to your future generations. You depend on each other's strengths, and your differences in upbringing help in strengthening your bond because you learn from each other. You innovate your ways of doing things as you grow older. In the next lifetime, you will meet in an institutional setting or in a university. Your camaraderie will develop into a romantic relationship over time. Capricorn, for you, we have the Four of Wands upright. Undoubtedly, you seek for stability and security not only in the material but also in relationships. The only thing is that in your pursuit of green pastures, your primary relationships are being overlooked or neglected. You also tend to seek advices from many people instead of relying on your own intuition. You heed the advice of someone who you feel is more successful than you are, even though they are not privy to your personal situation. You tend to form unrealistic expectations about your associates, including romantic partners. Most of the time, Capricorn, and in your afterwit, you realize you do not see the bigger picture in situations because you initially focus on trivialities or outer appearances. For your soulmate, we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Your soulmate is practical, frugal, and hardworking. They are not frivolous and may even be introverts. They are close to their families. They may not have the highest educational attainment, or the most glamorous jobs in the world, but they make a living decently and honestly. Your soulmate could be a Taurus, a Sagittarius, a Virgo, or a Pisces. For your challenge, we have the Native American reversed. Your soulmate teaches you the lesson of going back to your spirituality, to your sense of purpose. Their presence in your life pulls you back to your nature of simplicity, of groundedness, and enjoying the basics. They teach you to appreciate the beauty of self reliance and sustainability, of quiet and self reflection. They teach you that being with people who are loud, impractical, empty, and envious is dragging you down to an empty life and instability. In the next lifetime, you and your partner will be in an arranged marriage, or you two will meet in an unrestricted yet temporary community like shared spaces, camps, holiday villas, or even religious cloisters. This has been our episode for the week. Join me again next week for another topic or discussion on spirituality and relationships. For your comment, feedback, suggestions, please email me at onebravecookie@gmail.com or visit my website at bravecookie.com. See you again next week.